Jacob Maynard on the carry. Had a block downfield from Crudup. They'll move the chains about 2 yards.
Tommy, Smyrna doing a good job that time of stringing it out to the sideline again. It's hard to get that thing outside.
Against a team with that kind of speed. Smyrna with a 4-man front, and they will occasionally walk a 5th man up there. When they do, that leaves them 3 deep in the secondary. When they've been 3 deep in the secondary, Lebanon has been trying to take advantage. They'll go 2 receivers on the right, 1 left. Taz White is the tight end on the left. Salas in the gun. They send Hollingsworth in motion across to give us a trips look, and Mofield moved. Lebanon was going on a longer snap count because of the motion, and that will cost us 5. Terry, penalties tonight.
Tommy, neither team really being penalized. Lebanon 2 for 10 yards, Smyrna 2 for 25.
What kind of shape does Daley Salas have to be in? Because Bobby Brown has him run beyond the hash to get the play and go back to the huddle. He's running 30-yard sprints between plays.
He's getting a workout.
He is getting a workout.
What happened to the day where you shuttle the guard in that brings the play in?
I don't think they got any guards that want to run back and forth between each play. And they quit signaling, it looks like. So they just send Daly over to the sideline. 4:31 to go in the third. Lebanon has cut it to 7. It's 21-14 Smyrna. Looking at a 2nd down and about 14. What are we waiting for? Now they wind the clock and the play clock starts. Lebanon in the huddle. They'll go 3 receivers wide right. Taz White is a receiver tight end on the left. Salas in the gun. Sprint right. He's got Crudup short. Hits him near the stick. It's out of. Did they fumble? There is a fumble. It was knocked loose. And Smyrna has recovered. Smyrna knocked the football loose, and making the recovery for the Bulldogs was the strong side linebacker, Tony Carl. Tony Carl makes the recovery as Lebanon hit Crudup on the near sideline. The ball popped loose, and I guess there's a question, Brad Reed. Did the ball ever go out of bounds?
From my standpoint, the ball did not go out of bounds. It was a hard hit by the defense, and Crudup just lost the ball. That ball was inbounds when Purple recovered it. There is a flag on the play, though. I believe that's what the referees are now discussing. I'll let you know when they get out of their huddle.
The refs have gotten together on the far sideline after the turnover. Smyrna apparently has the football because of the fumble recovery. 4:07 to go in the third. The ball will be spotted, at least temporarily, at the Smyrna 40-yard line after the fumble by Lebanon.
There's a long discussion down there, Tom. Maybe they're trying to figure out where they're going to eat after the game. I don't know.
What you got down there, Brad? Anything?
We're about to find out from the official. He's coming to midfield right now. Looks like a penalty on the defense. Lebanon looks to retain possession of the ball.
They're calling a penalty against Smyrna. They indicated a hold. Do you think they held that receiver? Personal foul was the call?
Yes.
Okay. That should not change possession.
Tommy, the flag is actually on the 48 of Smyrna, way back here.
Would have been a late hit.
That would take precedent over the play.
Yes,
Lebanon takes a penalty. Here's one for your rules book. The spot will come from the... Well, they're not sure. The umpire, it looks like he's going to mark it from where?
Mark it from the previous spot, which would be the 40-yard line.
Okay. 15-yard mark
15
off.
yards is going to be a personal foul for a late hit on Daley Silas. Lebanon's going to retain possession and have the ball.
You talk about dodging a bullet. That's dodging a cannonball. Lebanon's turnover is now taken away and they live to fight for another set of downs. 1st and 10, Lebanon. The ball will be spotted at the Smyrna 26. Brad, late hit on the quarterback. We'll get back to you on that. That's what we understand. Late hit on the quarterback, Salas. As the officials set the teams. 1st and 10, Lebanon at the Smyrna 26. 4 minutes to go in the third. Salas under center. Gives it to Benford right up the middle. Benford on just his second snap of the game, playing on a painful ankle. Giving it all he's got. They needed some way to get it up the middle, and Benford trying to attack there.
He's not walking. He's not limping on it right now, Tommy. Hopefully he can give us some minutes right here.
Wonder how much tape he's got on that ankle. A gain of about 3 or 4 on that play for Benford. Benford stays in the game at fullback. Salas under center. Gives it to Benford again. He goes off left guard, and he is met up front by Smyrna's defensive end, Jeremy King. Nothing on that play.
Tommy, when I talked with Justin McKinney earlier in the week, I was asking him about William Benford's ankle. He said the ankle wasn't bothering him a whole lot running straight. When it's giving him problems is when he tries to plant and cut.
And that's his game.
That's his game.
That cut on the inside trap. 2:50 to go in the third. Looking at a 3rd down and 7. Football spotted at about the Smyrna 22. Salas in the gun. Lebanon now shifts from split backs to a trips left set. Salas looks to throw, and there's a whistle. Whistle as Salas was taking the snap. Illegal procedure, Lebanon. You've got to be set for a full second after a shift. Lebanon may have pushed that envelope just a little. So it goes from 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 12. Ball will be spotted at the Smyrna 27. Blue Devils trail 21-14. We're looking at about 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third. Salas in the gun. Lebanon 2 receivers left, 1 right. Salas rolls left. Throws back to the right. It's a screen to Taz White. Taz breaks it outside. They threw the tight end screen to Taz White. They rolled left and then threw back right. A throwback screen to Taz White, who picks up positive yardage. Not a bunch, as Smyrna closed quickly. The pass from Salas hung just a little. It looked like he looped it over a defender. 6 yards on the pickup for the Blue Devils. That gets it to a 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12.
Tommy, when you're running that play right there, of course, you're going to bump those linemen and hold them up just a second to let them on through. But when they got back on him so quick, it's hard for him to get rid of the ball.
We go to 4th and 5. Taz White has to tie his shoe. His shoe came off. A minute 28 to go, and the clock runs. Lebanon with trips receivers on the left. 3 left, 1 receiver right. Salas will take a timeout. He did not like what he saw, and Daley Salas, the senior, smartly takes a timeout. We will take one as well. 4th and 5. Lebanon goes for it on 4th. When we come back, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Smyrna gets on it. That is negated by Smyrna with a late hit on the quarterback. We need to punch something in right here. 4th and 5 at the 20. Lebanon, 3 receivers left. Salas in the gun. Looks right, throws it deep for Fairchild. Oh! He caught that.
What a catch!
He caught that. That is touchdown. Big Blue. Fairchild with the catch. Holy mackerel. What a catch by Fairchild in the back of the end zone. Salas pumped it to him once, laid it up, and let him go and get it, and that young man brought that baby home.
What a catch, Tommy. I tell you what, Tommy, Coach Brown's got a sign in his locker room says, good ball players make big plays.
That was a play. Hutto will snap it to Salas. Mota will attempt the all-important PAT. Snap it, spot it. It's low. It creeps over the upright for the conversion, and Lebanon has tied this one 21-21. A minute 12 to go in the third. It's all tied. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Going 85 yards in 10 plays. The touchdown, Daley Salas, his 16th career touchdown pass. Drew Fairchild, his first touchdown as a Blue Devil. Can't be any bigger than that. 20-yard touchdown pass reception by Fairchild. Mota with the PAT. A minute 12 left. It's 21-21.
Big league catch by Fairchild. Maynard will kick it. End over end, very low, kicks off of an up man, and Wilkes picks it up at around his 12-yard line. Wilkes tries to get on the corner, cuts it in, cuts it out. Sampson with the tackle. Sampson with the tackle. Coming up to help on that play is Hutto. Sampson and Hutto combine on the stop, 18 on the return for Rod Wilkes, and Smyrna with a minute 4 to go in the third. It is now tied.
Tommy, we need a stop on defense right here in the worst kind of way. The best defense against Sonny Gray is keep him off the field.
Smyrna will put it in play, 1st and 10 at their own 30. Gray under center, 2 tight, 2 split receivers. The give is to the tailback off the left side. He bends it back into the middle. Nice tackle by Lebanon as Bryson started left, bent it back inside. It looked like Lattimore on the tackle along with Carruthers. He picked up about 3, a long 3, a short 4 for Bryson, the 9th grader.
Tommy doing a good job of staying at home right there.
Smyrna, twin receivers left, twin right, kind of a double slot look. Quarterback Gray in the gun. Bryson stands beside him, now goes from left to right. That changes the strength of the formation. Gray looks to his left, throws it complete, and immediately tackled is Jesse Torres with the catch for a short gain. Looked like Adrian Woods quickly on the tackle, not giving him a lot of room.
Kept him in front of him, did a good job of that, leaving the 3rd and 1 or 2.
That's the end of the third period. Neighbors, we've got 12 minutes of regulation football to go. We are all tied up, 21-21. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Tommy, Smyrna, 6 plays in the third quarter, 7 yards. Lebanon, 19 plays in the third quarter, 14 points.
That's playing keep away, and that's what you got to do with these guys. Don't give them a chance. 3rd and 2, Smyrna, 38-yard line at their own 38. Gray in the gun. Twin receivers left, twins right. Lebanon in a 4-3 look. Fake it inside. Gray has nowhere to go. He scrambles right. He throws it up long, and it is dropped. It is dropped. Trying to make the play was Torres up the sideline, trying to give Sonny a little relief as he scrambled. He took off deep. Calderon Williams was right there with him, and Calderon may have obstructed his vision. 4th down and 2 for the Bulldogs. They leave the offense on the field. Or do they?
Big defensive stand right there. Well, Gray's your punter too, but they're not going to punt right here.
That's 12. They broke the huddle with 12. They broke the huddle with 12, and there is no call. They broke the huddle with 12. There is no call. Smyrna, straight ahead, quarterback.
He didn't get it.
I don't know.
No, sir.
No, sir. He did not get that.
No, sir.
The Lebanon sideline goes amok. They are wild over there. Woo-hoo! And they don't even need to measure this.
No, sir.
The Lebanon sideline has erupted. They have held Smyrna 4th and 2. The Blue Devils take over at the Smyrna 39-yard line. Sonny Gray needed